to British American Tobacco. Recently came out with results, but I'll talk more about the macro environment at first. We obviously all know that cigarettes are on perpetual decline in terms of volumes, with cigarette sales declining about on average 3% a year. In most cases, BATS is doing very well to offset the volume decline by price increases, except in the US, where they saw 12% decrease in volumes and prices below that. They also mentioned illicit cigarettes and vapes. So I think everyone's familiar with illicit cigarettes, but they particularly highlighted the vape industry, where they say 50%, that's 50% of vape sales are illicit / not regulated, and governments aren't getting the tax that they're imposing on British American Tobacco from these other guys. From a valuation point of view, it's pretty well below its long-term multiples. We saw it come off quite severely in 2017 when they purchased Reynolds American, and even if we can just get a slight reversion to the mean of its last 5 years, we can see significant upside, and it's trading at a large discount to Philip Morris. Just touching on the results, other than the illicit vapes, the revenue was up 4.4%, which was in the mid-range of their guidance between 3 to 5%. And the next generation product growth of 29% was very strong. It's now 12% of revenue, and gradually over time they want that number to increase. Initially they paused their share buyback at the end of last year, and they probably resume that going forward next year. And then there's just a big focus on the net debt to EBITDA, which they are targeting 2.5 times by the end of the year. Also got a very high dividend yield of 9%. What could change our mind is it's a very heavily regulated industry. So they are fighting a few battles there, and then just loss of market share because Philip Morris are coming in quite hard in the US.
Thank you very much for joining us today.